Real Man Movement, we show you how you deal with a hater. The same way you deal with these weights in this gym, it's the same way that you deal with a hater. You put a hater in his place. Where's a hater's place? Behind your success. A hater is behind you. He's behind your success. You outwork a hater. You outthink a hater. You be better than a hater. You see, here at the Real Man Movement, we are developing men that are better than the people who hate them. Like this. Get down in there and keep working. Straight development. Development. See, a hater's behind us. A hater can't work harder than me. He can't think stronger than me. He can't be stronger than me. That's why he's a hater. He's wondering how this 50-year-old man can outwork him. And he's 20 and 30. Because they're haters. But a hater is behind the real man. The Real Man Movement. What's up, y'all? Tank Commander Zulu back at you one more time. Salute to all the subscribers, those who look at and watch the videos and are on the tank with the Tank Commander and support the Real Man Movement. I salute you once again for your participation. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and like the videos. Give them a thumbs up, because every time you do that, it makes the availability and the visibility of the videos more current, and it makes it more available. So today, here at the Real Man Movement, I want to deal with something that plagues everyone one time or another, and that is haters. That's right, haters, or jealousy. Let's talk about it today here at the Real Man Movement with Tank Commander Zulu. Let's get to it. Back at it at the Real Man Movement. Look, young bull going for 10.
Lightweight.
Champ behind him. There you go. You're doing 10.
Lightweight.
Give it to him. Go, son. Come on. Come on. Halfway home. 6.
Come on.
Come on. 7. Come on. 8. Come on. Come on. 9. One more.
Pause it on him.
Fight! Go for it, son. Go, go, go. You shouldn't have paused it, but that's good, good, good. Real Man Movement, baby. 9.5. What is a hater? Well, a hater is a person that is extremely jealous. They're so jealous of another person's accomplishments that it plagues them. It actually tears them apart and disintegrates their actual being when they see the success of someone that they're jealous of. When I say hater, that's a term we use here. It's more of a modern term, but it's simply jealousy. How do you deal with a hater? You squeeze him. You know how you squeeze him? You squeeze him with success. Squeeze him. Watch me deal with this hater. Squeeze him. Squeeze a hater with your success. Squeeze a hater with triumph. You squeeze a hater with victory. You squeeze a hater. Squeeze him. Jealousy is something that is a very, very weak emotion, particularly in a man. Any real man shouldn't harbor or live off of jealousy. Jealousy will always leave you hungry. Jealousy will leave you defeated. It will leave you broken. And these are the components. Jealousy is the #1 component of a hater. We all have haters. In particularly if you are striving in doing something and excelling at it. If you're able to excel at something and another person is not, usually they become a hater. A person who is jealous of your success. How do you handle a hater, Tank Commander Zulu? Well, you handle a hater like you're supposed to. You put him behind you.
We back at it. Working. Outworking the haters. Outworking the weak. Outworking those who criticize. We continue to work. It's not about who got the biggest muscles, but who has the biggest heart. Who has the ability to go past what other men will stop at. When other men stop, we still work. Work, son, work. There you go. Get one more. Get one more. Get that. Get it. Fight for him. There you go. Woo, look at that. Real man moving.
In other words, you defeat a hater with your success. You defeat a hater with your accomplishments. You defeat a hater with every achievement that you make in life. You do the things that a hater can't do. It's only going to make them hate you a little bit more. But that's okay, because they're behind you. That's the place for a hater or a jealous person. They should be looking from behind you. In other words, they're really seeing your back. If you ever turned your back on somebody when they were talking, that means that, listen, you put them behind you. Doesn't make a difference what they say, and you keep moving forward and be successful. That's a hater. Being a hater or jealousy or having jealousy is a very weak emotion, in particularly in a man. A man that harbors jealousy usually is a person who is already defeated. The reasons that they cannot applaud the accomplishments of someone else is because they simply don't have enough man inside of them to do so. They don't have enough willpower inside of them to move forward in what they're doing and be successful in what they're doing. So as the world calls them today, they become haters. They become bitter. They become mean. They become nasty towards any success that a person is making. Don't think about it, just do it. Let's get down to it. Real man move. You know, the Bible says jealousy is as cruel as the grave. And that's a very strong saying in the Bible. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Well, what does that mean? Well, we all gotta die. We all will be introduced to the grave. And no matter how strong you are, how beautiful you may look, how handsome you may be, when the grave gets a hold to you, everything gets deteriorated. In other words, death is cruel. It's cruel to your body. It's cruel to your looks. The beautiful smile you used to have, you don't have them no more. Your skin disintegrates. It deteriorates. The sweet smell you thought you may have had turns to a putrid smell. That's death. That's the grave. It's just like jealousy or a hater. A hater wants everyone to look at you in that way. A hater wants to disintegrate or deteriorate your image. A hater wants you to be looked at just like a corpse. Dead, rotten, ashes, dust. That's what a jealous person wants. And so when the Bible says that jealousy is as cruel as the grave, he's talking about a hater. We have so many people who hate on one another today in this particular society that we live in. What is it about a hater? What is it about a hater that makes him so fixated on a person who is accomplishing something to the point it makes a hater almost self-destruct? So I tell all men, and it's in particularly if you're striving to be a real man. Disassociate yourself with haters. People who produce negative energy. No matter how positive you try to be, they will always have something negative to say. No matter how many accomplishments you openly make, they will always find fault in your accomplishments. That's a hater. But if you look closely at a hater, they never achieve what you achieve. And that's the beauty of being a real man. You put a hater in his place, which is behind you.
Let's go, baby. Here at the Real Man Movement, we work past the competition. We strive to get better. This young man here is getting better. He's getting stronger. There you go, push. Push. We black out all the negative energy. We push. Positive energy only. Push. There you go.
You should have more accomplishments than a hater does because he's behind you. You should have more success in life than a hater does because he's behind you. Make sure you're not being a hater. And if you are a hater, you need to stop being a hater. Be a real man. No real man is a hater. Jealousy is a very, very weak emotion, particularly in a man. If you harbor jealousy, it's hard to say that you are a real man. If you harbor jealousy towards another man because of their accomplishments, then you are not a real man. And if you haven't been told that, I'm telling you that today. I don't care who you are. If you are hating on someone that is accomplishing things that you cannot, you are a hater. Don't be a hater. It's a weak emotion. Don't be jealous. The Bible says jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Be the type of man, a real man, who when they see someone succeeding, they applaud their success. Be happy for someone doing things that you're not able to do. Be happy for someone that's making accomplishments that you haven't been able to accomplish. You see, that's a real man. And in doing so, you'll draw positive energy to you. And everything that you've been failing at, if you're a hater, because a hater has many, many failures. But everything that a hater's failing at, once they put aside that feminine way of thinking with jealousy, and they begin to acknowledge the accomplishments of someone else and be proud of their accomplishments, then they can begin to succeed in what they're doing. That's being a real man. And here at the Real Man Movement, we sharpen the development of real men. The aspects inside of a man that a man should openly have. The characteristics that he should openly have. And one of the things that we shouldn't have as real men is jealousy. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Jealous people live a horrible life because their entire being and their entire happiness is depending on the failure of someone else. If you're happy when someone else fails, you're a hater. That's jealousy. If you're unhappy when someone accomplishes a great feat that you have not been able to accomplish, you're a hater. That's jealousy. When you simply can't look a man in the eye and say, man, well done. Good job. I applaud you. If you can't give that person that's made these accomplishments positive energy, and all you can do is look for any negativity inside of their success, you, my friend, are a hater. And you're not a real man. You are a shell of a man. And now I'm dealing with men. This is the real man movement. I'm dealing with these men who have emotions like women. As a man, you should not have an emotion like a woman. A man stands strong on his principles. A man is strong enough to see the success in someone else and applaud that. Not try to look for every mistake. Not try to look for every criticism. You see, we live in a society today where there's very few real men left. But here at the Real Man Movement, we're bringing back real men. We bring it back. The characteristics of what a real man should have. Some of you men out there that have emotions like women have damaged the generations that came behind you. You've taught these young men how to have emotions like a woman and not how to stand like a man. And this is not saying anything wrong or bad about my sisters. I love women. But women are not men and men are not women. A man should not be walking around with emotions like a woman. If you are walking around with jealousy in your heart and hatred in your heart and you're a hater, well, you as a man, you have an emotion like a woman. And you are not a real man. But real men applaud success. They applaud accomplishment. They applaud achievement. Even when the success or the accomplishment or achievement is not coming through them, but through another man. A real man has enough inside of him to salute that and say, job well done, brother. You see, we need to get back to being real men. If you harbor jealousy, or if you are a hater, you need to fix that. And see, some of you men have been haters and so jealous for so long, you don't even know how to change that. But here today at the Real Man Movement, I'm going to tell you step number 1 is look at yourself. If you are hating or jealous of someone that have accomplished something you haven't, then you need to fix that. You need to apologize to yourself for being such a fool. And change your understanding. Change your opinion. Be humble enough to say, man, that's a great job. That's something I haven't been able to accomplish. And don't let it put you in a position where you turn spiteful or you turn hateful. Or every chance you get, behind the person's back, you try to shoot them down. You, my friend, are a hater if you do that. And you are not a real man. And many of you men need to be told that to your face. You are not a real man when you harbor hate and you harbor jealousy. You are a man with emotions like a woman. But here at the Real Man Movement, the reason I speak so firmly about jealousy and hate is because way too many men today harbor jealousy and hate. We hate on each other too much. That's not how God wanted it to be amongst us men. And that's not in nature how it should be amongst us men. Having a competitive spirit is different than being a hater. But the Bible says it's the best. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. The grave is unforgiving. The grave takes your beauty. It takes everything that life has to offer away from you. So here at the Real Man Movement, we show you and we teach young men how to deal with their emotions. How not to have emotions like a woman in being a man, in trying to be a man. You cannot be a man with emotions like a woman. You cannot be a real man if you harbor jealousy inside. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Remember that. Here at the Real Man Movement, we are developing men. We are sharpening the characteristics of men. And if you're a woman who's watching this video, you have a man or a young man somewhere that's in your life who needs to understand these principles, who you need to be able to relate some things to if there's an absence of a real man in their life. And if you're a woman just standing in the gap, doing the best you can, you need to understand how to relate real messages by real men to your young men, your young sons, your young nephews, your young cousins, who may not have a real man in their life. And teach them how to handle haters, which is simply a jealous person, male or female. That's all we have today here at the Real Man Movement. Thank you for rocking with Tank Commander Zulu once again. I salute all the subscribers out there and all those who watch the videos. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And when you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. When you hit that little bell icon, every time I drop a video or do an interview, you'll know about it. So stay rocking with the Tank Commander. I salute you once again. Tank Commander Zulu, signing out.